Hello, friends. Welcome to the Little Nugget Show down here in the gold mine, the Colorado basement, the gold mine, where we mine the little nuggets of insight from your Denver Nuggets win over the Phoenix freaking Suns. Today was a strange one for me. Number one, I didn't get enough sleep last night at all. If you were with me last night, you know why. Plus, I had to get up early. But Denver does take out Phoenix 125, 123. Jokic had 23 points, 17 rebounds, a season high 17 assists. Jokic also had a game winner and still kind of looked like he was playing half-assed. He was obviously angry a couple of different times. I think his mental health is slipping. I will continue to say that until I see otherwise. He is slipping. The Suns were down at the end of the game, and they started to come back with what? 8 points down? Basically, Denver was up with 3 minutes left by 8. And they tried to throw it away. But, like I said, Murray had a good shot. Jokic had the game winner. So that's good. Murray. So concerned with Jokic's mental health, concerned with Murray's shoulder, and I don't know if Aaron Gordon's kind of hit or miss too, don't you think? But piece it all together and you can beat the lowly Suns. 29 triple doubles now for Jokic. He almost had one in the first half, but I think he was on one Sombor double in the first half. I didn't realize Denver was up 10 at half. Were they up 10? Oh, they outscored them 17 in the second. I remember that. And 7 in the first. They lost the first by 7 and outscored them by 17. So they were up 10 at half. And then they were only up 2 going into the fourth, luckily. And then they tied the fourth, 28-28, with Devin Booker getting a very, very good look at a game-winning 3 and front-rimmed it. So here's the story today. Number one, this is late game, right? What time is it? 1 o'clock. We got to go to bed. Number two, didn't get any sleep last night. Number three, I felt like I needed to go to a dark place. But number four, we're playing the Suns. The Phoenix Suns. How can we go to a dark place? It's a nice spring day. But I went to a dark place. It wasn't terribly dark, and that's why Denver almost lost, I would say. But it was that one thing that I want to talk about is how, what was the word? Help me out with the word. Let me explain to all those of you watching. So when I go to a dark place, I put the music on, I put the headphones on. Actually, these ones bad boys right here. Put the women and children to bed, turn off all the lights, play the music loud, mute the TV, mute the announcers, right? So that's what we call a dark place. And I start out with I didn't really know what to play, but I went to Old Faithful playlist called Gen X, starting with Alice in Chains. What was crazy is how many times throughout the game a song would hit, or a certain point in the song would hit at the exact same time something relevant was happening in the game. Now, one of the times, well, for instance, as Jokic goes up and he gets bumped pretty hard and he throws a high off the glass, and one, Cypress Hill had just hit right before that, the beginning of Insane in the Brain. And to listen to that song while Jokic is literally going insane, both in basketball and in his mind, it seemed a little eerie. And then it happened again with Julian Strother. You may have remembered him hitting a 3-pointer, and I can't remember the song. I think it was actually also close to that and might have been Cypress Hill. Because basically what I did is normally I put it on that playlist, but I hit shuffle, so it jumps all over. But this time I didn't. And what I have is just, I basically went through every band I could think of that was any good in the 90s, maybe 2000s, and put every song that I liked of theirs on there. So they're all in order, or some type of order. And there's 3 or 4 Cypress Hill songs, right? So we were playing in that little block, and Jew, the best Jew since Jesus, we say. Julian Strother, I love the way he plays. I wish he'd play more. He buried that 3, and it was a wild experience. But then AG had a reverse dunk, and this is the crazy one. I think it was 7:20 in the third, 7:20 left in the third. AG gets a dish from a cheeseburger from Jokic, does the reverse slam and holds one-handed. Guess what song just started, like at the beginning of that play, at the beginning of them throwing the ball in on their end? The song House of Pain, Jump. It literally starts and Aaron Gordon slams one home. I was like, are you kidding me? This is too much. But then after that, it started getting close in the third. And then what I put, Cam must have been hitting. Oh my goodness, I didn't do a good job of taking notes here, but Rage Against the Machine kicks in when Cam did something, and then CB had a crazy outlet pass from Jokic that he grabbed, didn't put it down, just took 2 steps and put it in, and there was a song that fit with that one, but I put Law. I don't know what that is. Let me think. If it was Rage Against the Machine, something like that. Hardaway miss. What do I have? Suns smash each other. Cam steals to Yoke to. Oh, that was a crazy sequence. So Hardaway pulls up for 3 from the top of the key, misses, semi-long rebound, goes to the Suns guy. Another Suns guy smashes him to the floor, and he kind of goes down with the ball, and Cam just scoops the ball up. And then Cam passes to Yoke, who kicks it to Hardaway, who buries the 3 that he just missed. And did I write the song down? No. But I think that was Rage Against the Machine still, because I have several of those. But then Phoenix goes on a 7-0 run, and I'm like, what the fuck? Well, I realized I turned the music off. They were 8 of 13 in the third from 3-point. They were going insane in the membrane. What did I put here? Cam 3 at the end of third reminded me to start up the music. Oh, that's what it was. I don't know. I think I turned the music off and was listening to the commentators to kind of explain some weird play or whatever. And I forgot to turn it back on. And pretty soon, Phoenix is on a 7-0 run. And then Cam buries the 3 from the corner right before the end of the quarter of the third, before they go into the fourth. And they were actually able to go into the fourth up 1 instead of down, up 2 instead of down 1. Oh, yeah. How I could just kill a man. Cam 3 at the end of the third reminded me to start up the music, and we started with How I Could Just Kill a Man, and that, as you know, is Rage Against the Machine. Oh, Bruce high off the glass left hand, pistol grip pump. And then AG did something with 3 minutes, 10 seconds left, and that was Renegades of Funk. Oh, that was that huge 3 in the corner. the wheelbarrow three. That's what I call it. You need a wheelbarrow to carry your balls around when you make threes like that. We'll call that the wheelbarrow three. When you just take it and you like, yeah, I'm going to make this. I'm going to change the game. So imagine listening to Renegades of Funk as AG gets funky. Imagine listening to Pistol Grip Pump on my lap at all times. And Bruce goes high off the glass with his left hand. How I could just kill a man. Kill a Cam. That's what we call him. Kill a Cam. Kill a Cam Johnson. Let's go Nuggets. Let's go. If you're just joining us, go back to the beginning. Because I did a lot of effort in this and you'll missed it. You'll have missed it. So that's the end of my notes, I believe. What can we see on the internets? I will say that New Mexico Lobos, the UNM Lobos that are playing in the NIT tournament because they were third in the WAC or the, what do they call it? Mountain West. Utah State, Nevada, New Mexico, and then, it was Utah State, San Diego, New Mexico. New Mexico lost to San Diego in the tournament, so they didn't go. I don't even think San Diego State went. I think just Utah State went. And they lost. So fuck them. But UNM's out there in the NIT kicking ass, taking names. I think they got 3 straight wins. And they're into the semifinals against Tulsa on April 2nd. No. No, there's no way it's April 2nd. Today's the 25th. That's what it says. Maybe they have the Final Four NIT in a single location, but why would they wait that long? From the 24th? That's like 9 days. Let me see if I can... Oh, that was annoying. Share my screen here and we can figure this out together. So what we're going to look for is NIT. Let's go with a bracket. Wow, the NIT has how many teams? So first round, second round, quarterfinals, third round, fourth round, championship, 5. It's the same. That's 64, isn't it? Why does it say 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2? They just do 1 through 4 seeds 16 times, and then they match them up with random schools that are unseeded. Yeah, so you have an 18 bracket, but you only have 4 seeds. That's kind of weird. You guys see that? Oh. But what do we see? Oh, Nevada's in it. Liberty won a game, and Nevada beat them, and Nevada must be playing tomorrow. 25th, 9 p.m. ESPN2, 25th, 7 p.m. ESPN2. So tomorrow night will be the other 2 quarterfinals to determine the Final Four, who is New Mexico and Tulsa. Tulsa having defeated SFA. I think that's Stephen F. Austin. UNLV took care of UC Irvine. Wichita State beat Wyoming. Poor Wyoming. Oklahoma State, Davidson. Oklahoma State wins. Wichita State beats them, but Tulsa beats them. The Battle of Nebraska? Or no, Tulsa's Oklahoma, right? Why am I not remembering? Who do we got on this side of the bracket? Bradley, Dayton, UNCW, Yale. Yale lost by 1. Oh, don't do that. Illinois State, Kent State, Navy. 26-7. Navy was 26-7 for the year. Were they playing high school teams or what? Wake Forest, the number 1 seed, is 17-16. And they beat Navy. But they lost to Illinois State. So tomorrow, Illinois State plays Dayton. And Auburn plays Nevada. That's crazy. The Final Four could have 2 Mountain West. Or what? Yeah, Mountain West. I wish they would have just kept it as a WAC, because I remember it as a WAC, Western Athletic Conference. But now it's the Mountain West, and it's purple. Anyway, 2 of the Final Four teams in the NIT could be from the conference of the Mountain West, and Nevada would have to beat Auburn, who is a 1 seed, and Nevada is a 2 seed. So the 1 and 2 are playing, and the 4 and 2 are playing. New Mexico is the 1 seed, and they are playing St. Joe's. St. Joe's is not even a... Oh, they beat them. They weren't even a seeded team. And Tulsa's the 1 seed. And they were playing Wichita State, which is a 3 seed. Okay, so we're done with the NIT. We got April 2nd, literally over a week away for the semifinals. 3 days, and then the championship. Let's go Lobos. Get it. What do we have over here? Are you freaking kidding me? You're not watching any of that, dude. Because I forgot to hit that fucking button. This is what I was looking at. How did we... I'm literally staring at this bracket. So, just copy and paste this over the last 5 minutes. Fuck me. College basketball's beginning. The National Invitation Tournament. I remember when the Lobos would go to the NIT a lot when I was a youngster that was obsessed with the Lobos. Yeah, they won 3 games. But now on to the NBA. What do we have over here? I want to see what happened to... Oh, we didn't have any games today. Only 4 games. Knicks, Pelicans, Cavs, Magic, Hornets, Kings. None of them matter except Denver pulling it off in Phoenix by 2 points. And tomorrow is a big day because Denver's also playing, because why not have one more record-breaking, setting, leaguing back-to-back? 17, I think, is what they have, or 18. But tomorrow is the final back-to-back of the season, hopefully. And that means that they're literally playing the same day they finished the last game. So they finished the previous game, and they're playing another game on the same day. And they're losing an hour flying back from Phoenix, I think. Why else would that freaking game would be at 9 o'clock? Tomorrow it's at 8. Denver time. Let's go. We'll do this again tomorrow then, after Denver handles the Mavericks for their 4th straight win. Thunder and Celtics, that'll be good. Come on, Celtics, give them one. Who do we need to lose? The Lakers probably won't lose today against the Pacers, but you never know. We need the Rockets and the Timberwolves to lose, so they're playing each other, and that means one of them will lose, and we're a half game up on both of them. And we have the tiebreaker on both of them. So no matter who wins that game, by the end of it, no, they start 30 minutes before. So it won't. So if we win, no matter who wins, we're going to be ahead of them. If we lose, God forbid, we'll still be ahead of the one, and I think tied with the other and have the tiebreaker, but it's getting complicated as we get down to the nitty gritty. But those are the three teams we need. Lakers, Rockets, Timberwolves. Warriors, not a threat, right? Let's check the standings. Western Conference. Clinch division. The Thunder. Who's in the Thunder's division? I feel like one year it was Denver, Minnesota, OKC, and Utah or something like that. Wonder what they're going to do when they put two more teams in for divisions. Divisions never even make any difference. Nobody ever knows what the fuck divisions are. So the Thunder have won 12 straight. What the actual WTF? We are not happy with the Thunder, but the Spurs are chasing them. Still 3 games back, and they're on a 6-game win streak. How is it that the Thunder win every game? Does anybody even watch their games? Maybe they're cheating. I doubt anyone watches them. So Timberwolves coming on a 1-game win streak against the Rockets on a 1-game lose streak. Both of them 5-5 in their last 10. Nuggets are now 6-4 in their last 10. And that's crazy. Everyone's 6-4 or 5-5 all the way down to 10th, where the Warriors are 2-8 and they just lost a player. The Grizzlies are tanking and they're 1-9. The Kings are 5-5. Let's go, Russ. Jazz are 3-7. Mavericks 2-8. Grizzlies 1-9. Pelicans are all tank teams. And we have several of them. We got the Mavericks and then the Jazz twice, and the Warriors, who are in 10th place. They haven't clinched a plan. I thought they were way ahead of the Pelicans. Yeah, they're way ahead of the Pelicans. What are you talking about? Of course they clinched the plan. Is that right? They're like 9.5 games back ahead of the Pelicans. How many games are left? 60, 72, 10 games left. There you go. They're 9.5 ahead of the Pelicans, and there's 10 games left. So if they lose all 10, and Pelicans have how many games left? 10 more. So if Pelicans win all 10 and the Warriors lose all 10, the Pelicans would make it to 10th. And we don't get to play New Orleans, so I don't care what they do. But we do get Memphis again. So we get Memphis, Utah twice, Dallas, Warriors. I like the schedule. We also get the Spurs on April 4th, and that's going to be a hell of a day. I hope Jokic just dominates Wemby and says, MVP, bitch, please. I got 3. Yes, I know, but I want one with my French accent. I want one MVP. Bro, you can't just be satisfied with Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year. Wait your turn. Shay's like, but guys, look at me. I am the coolest cool guy. That's so cringe. And I have a horse face. And I like to wear a bandana because it makes me look like I'm a racehorse. And I'm just really cringy. So are my commercials. But I am the MVP. I'm the reigning MVP. I am the finals MVP. I am the fucking NBA champion. I'm the best. I'm the scoring leader. Except for Luka. Fuck Shea. So you got Shea in 1, Wemby in 2, Luka in 3, and Jokic in 4. Edwards, I don't think, is in the conversation. But that's crazy. The top 4 teams in the West all have MVPs on them. Luka yet to have won it and should win the scoring title. Wemby yet to have won it and should win the defensive title. In my humble, lowly opinion. Man, I'm freaking tired. So that's enough yap about that. Let's see if we got anything good over here. Check the stats. Box score. What can we see here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. They played 9 players. That's like a playoff rotation, is it not? And they sat everyone, or that everyone else did not play coach's decision. Valanciunas, we're going away from him. Sorry, Val. It's crazy. They started with the small ball lineup in the third, and then the Suns just threw it down to that big goof in the middle. Oh, Strawler only played 8 minutes, so that's like 8.5 people. Brucey had 4 of 7, 1 of 2, 2 of 3, 1 of 1 for Julian Strawler. Yeah, that 3 was huge. Boom. What did AG have? Oh, he was 1 of 1. That one was huge. Cam John, the man John, 2 of 7. Come on, buddy. Little low, 28%. Don't do that again. He actually made all his free throws where Aaron Gordon missed 5 out of 10. I was starting to feel bad for him. He didn't seem on. Murray didn't seem on. Murray was like 3 for 14 or something crazy. And then he went like 4 for 4 after that. He made all his free throws. Hardaway missed 1. And what do we have for 3-pointers for Hardaway? 4 of 8, 50%. Let's go. Bruce, 50%. And Jamal Murray, 33%. 3 of 9. For a total of 21 points for Maul, 6 assists. Jokic, like I said, 20. What did he have? He was the leading scorer, 23 points. It literally seemed like he was playing half-assed. Like he just didn't care. And Cam John had the worst plus-minus at -12. Then Aaron Gordon -6, Jokic -5. That's crazy that Strawler was 12 positive, and he literally only played 8 minutes. And it was definitely during the run, but why would you take him out? Well, we got to put somebody in for defense. Are you sure? Because last I checked, everyone can play a relative decent level of defense in the NBA. Some better than others, but 90% of the defense has to do with the offense. What are they going to do? What shot are they going to take? How many of those are they going to make? And my suggestion, Jamal was 40%. Jokic was 56%. Not the best shooting night for the team, to be honest. What did these knuckleheads do? They were just making threes left and right. And the 5 of 8, Royce O'Neal, he needed to be slapped. Him and this 23. Who's number 23? Not him. Not him. Jordan Goodwin? It's got to be, right? Show me his freaking number. Oh, there it is. Number 23. That is him. Fuck you, Jordan Goodwin. Hi. Fuck you. You gonna play like that? Oh, that's why I didn't recognize him. He had a fucking mask on. Because somebody already slapped him. I'm telling you, he needs more slapping. He definitely needs more slapping. You're gonna play flies on shit defense on Maul and then get pissed when they make calls against you. Fuck you. Yep. We shared that one. Go back here. Our good friend, what is going on with my thing here? Our good friend Colin Gillespie was a -1, 11 points. He only had 11. He was dropping threes, wasn't he? Oh, was he 2 of 7 from 3? I think he made his first 2, and then he missed 5 straight. Good. Thank you for letting us win, Colin. You know who else missed one? Booker. He was 1 of 4, and the fourth one was the game loser. So, yeah, Royce O'Neal. Can't stand him. And Jordan Goodwin. Can't stand him. All right, where do we go from here? We go to the schedule. Oh, no, wait, how do we do? Yeah, the NBA schedule. You know what else we need to do? Jersey win rates. So I got 2 games that I haven't put in yet. And my record is showing 43 and 28. Let me show you guys. I know you're waiting on pins and needles to see what I'm doing. But keep waiting, because we are going to share this screen instead. The vaunted Jersey win rates. Okay, so we also need to pull up the Nuggets record is 45 and 28. Okay, remember that? And I have 43 and 28, and that is correct because we have 2 wins since then. So let's go up. Just verify. We'll put a dub in here. Oh, don't do that shit. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. All right, so we have a home statement win and an away association win. So we got 2 back-to-back home statement wins. That's right. So let's do statement home win. Change that to 5. And then an association home win. Guess what? Or no, wait, that's away. Yeah, tonight was away. What am I thinking? I almost fucked it up. So 45 and 28. I think we're accurate here. 45 and 28. Now, the white jersey, 62.1%, which is above the 61.6% average. 68.8% from the icon jersey, which is the blue jersey, considerably above the 61.6 average. And wouldn't you know it, but the city edition black jerseys are 71.4% win rate, 83.3 on the road. All right, what were we looking at before this? Not that. Oh, the schedule. Going forward. Oh, gotta go back to this. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Oh, it did add it. All right, here we go. So, blue, we got icon, statement. I see all these as wins. White jersey away, pretty good win rate. Black jersey at home, San Antonio Spurs. Don't we have an undefeated win rate with that one? Oh, where is it? City Edition away is 5-1. City Edition at home is 5-3, and we are playing the Spurs at home. So City Edition home is 62.5%. That's an average jersey as we come to know them. There's a lot of good wins here. So I'm predicting, do we get 10 in a row? 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And then OKC and San Antonio. Okay, so if we do get a win streak, the 10th win will be against the Memphis Grizzlies, which we absolutely deserve a beatdown payback game to. We'll be on a 10-0 win streak when we face Oklahoma City, who may or may not be playing for anything. And then Wemby at the end of the year, last game of the year, they might not be playing for anything, although I think he's playing for MVP, or he has to play because he can't even miss one more game or something. Something strange like that. But statement. Away statement, what is that? 50%, 2 games. So I put the odds at 50-50 against San Antonio because we don't know if they're going to play any of their guys. So, but the schedule is dwindling, folks. It's going to be over before you know it. Speaking of being over before you know it, I got to go to bed. And look at you guys. Not a single one of you. I guess it's kind of late, though. I say nobody got on and nobody left a comment. So if you're watching this after the fact, leave a comment. Say something like, whatever you want. No suggestions there. And I'll be back tomorrow at midnight, 11:55 p.m. right here on the Little Nugget Show, where we mine the golden nuggets down here in the Colorado basement gold mine. Yeah, mining nuggets. I just watched a video on YouTube about gold panning and how to find that stuff. Made me think of that. But that's what we're doing down here, and we'll do it again tomorrow night at 11:55 p.m. Good night. Have a good day for those of you that are on your way to work.